You know, it's not just Republicans and the president who are afraid that the Democrats might take back the House, possibly even the Senate in this year's midterms. It's also the drug companies. You know, those big multi-billion-dollar corporations that love ripping us off every time we get a sinus infection. They're absolutely terrified of what could happen if the Democrats take back the House and or the Senate. Here's why they're afraid. Right now, there actually are inklings of drug price regulation bills in Congress. Now, none of them have made it to the floor. They haven't made it out of committee. Some of them haven't even made it to committee yet. But there are people on both sides of the aisle, believe it or not, that want to work on this issue. Donald Trump personally has said that this is an issue he wants addressed. He wants something to be done about prescription drug prices. He wants the prices to come down. If he manages that, it might be the only good thing this man does as president, because it is something that would help everyone in this country. But the reason the drug companies are scared is because they know that as long as they have the Republican majorities, as they've had for the last 2 years, nothing's going to happen on it. All we're going to hear are talking points. We'll hear the politicians come out and say, well, we're real sorry. We know you're paying a lot for prescriptions. We're working on it. Don't worry. We're working on it. Just be patient. And then they don't do anything with it. That's what's been happening for 2 straight years. If the Democrats take over, given the public's anger about the issue of drug prices, something's going to happen. And that's going to be one of the few areas where Democrats will be able to reach across the aisle, work with Republicans on it, and even submit a bill to the president that he himself will have to sign. Why? Because if they don't, not only will it expose them as liars and hypocrites for saying they wanted lower prices, but then doing nothing about it, but 2, that's pretty much a guarantee that you're going to lose your next election. Because how's it going to look when you go back to your constituents and they ask, hey, remember that bill to lower the price of prescription drugs? Why'd you vote against that? The EpiPen I buy for my child is $650, and because they expire every 9 months, you have to buy 2 each year. So $1,300 just for one child to have their EpiPens. And if you're lucky enough like me, you have 2 kids that have to have EpiPens with them at all times. So I'm at $2,600 just me personally every year in EpiPens alone. And I'm not alone on it. Millions of other people in this country face that, either for their kids or for themselves. Asthma inhalers are absolutely astronomical, even with insurance. Diabetes medications, the prices on that are actually going up, even though they've been around for decades. Prices of all medications here in the United States are getting worse. And every American is feeling the squeeze. It doesn't matter if you're a Republican or a Democrat, you feel it and it affects you. This is an issue that Democrats absolutely would work on. Nancy Pelosi has already said if they take back the House, this is first on the agenda. Republicans would go along with it because they can't risk the political ramifications of not going along with it. Because they understand that at the end of the day, keeping their job by keeping their constituents happy is going to be a lot easier than pissing off their constituents, but getting a couple more $1 million from Big Pharma to buy a few more ads. It's not going to convince anybody in that district or that state that they deserve to keep their job when they voted to screw them over to put more money in their own pockets.